a lot of what do you call it? Breadcrumbs and a lot of eggs and sticks. And you always want to sprinkle a little fingers. Yeah, do it with the fingers. It's better.
So today we are making some eggplant
Mom, who
from.
are you talking to?
Say hi.
Hi. Sorry, we didn't know you were recording. Alright. Is this in the breadcrumbs? No, that's not enough. You can just put it on and then sprinkle it. No. Put it on and sprinkle it.
No, it's always no. You need to put it in the breadcrumbs and just turn it to make sure that the breadcrumbs stick really good. So we're making an eggplant, right?
Yes.
From your aunt's garden.
Yes, it's
And you actually watered that eggplant, didn't you?
Yes, we always help her.
And it was so nice.
Guys, Hurricane Isaiah, it was just crazy. We have a giant tree right here, and it just, all the branches were just like coming off.
Yeah, but we'll show them a little later.
When we actually go outside.
Yeah.
So
So this eggplant, was so nice of Agata to give us an eggplant.
The
The
first
first
one.
eggplant, right? So we have to let her try some, right?
of course we do. We'll give her some.
So we cut it up.
We're making
We peeled it. Let's explain. We peeled it. We cut it up in slices, and then we putting egg on it, right?
And now some breadcrumbs.
And some breadcrumbs, and we are laying it down in our
So what we
pan.
have.
Just walk around. It's okay. Your hands are dirty.
What we
That's fine.
have here is 2 eggs.
Mhm.
Yolk and white. Here I would say about 1 cup of breadcrumbs.
So the whole egg is pretty much mixed, scrambled,
Pretty much.
right? So you put 2 in there, right? So hopefully that will be enough.
You put a lot of egg on it, so you can have more breadcrumbs. And this is really easy. You just need eggplant, breadcrumbs, and egg. Remember, you can put the yolk in.
And a lot of people fry it, but we like to bake it, right?
We'll fry maybe one.
No.
Fry one, please. I never tried it.
No, we're gonna bake it because when I bake it in the oven, it actually comes out like it's fried, doesn't it?
Tiny.
Why is that? Because I put a lot of what?
Olive oil.
On top. So it comes out like it's fried.
And you remember, you need to put your olive oil on your... Mommy, I think we need a few more breadcrumbs because we're running out. Get something to work with.
Why don't you wash your hands?
I'm going to put some... You know what? It's good I only dirtied one hand. Same.
So I always say, I mean, who likes the mess? But I think chefs that actually make some mess in the kitchen, as long as they clean it up, it's okay. So there's a little bit of a mess. Well, a little more than a mess. My goodness. But we can always clean that up. Yes, Elizabeth, what would you like to say?
When chefs are, when you're like, when it's your first time making something, you usually make a mess.
True.
So it's fine.
Listen, I made something many times.
You finish them all.
I made something many times and I still make a mess. But you know what? As long as we clean it up.
What is all that zucchini?
As long as we clean it up, it's always okay, right?
Yes. Yeah. Let's go put this in this thing. If you guys know, when I was little...
Look at all this eggplant. It wasn't a big eggplant, but
we got a bunch of pieces.
No. Don't put more breadcrumbs on it because that's not good. Yes, please.
I'll put everything in the sink.
Yes, please. Do that.
Alright, so take the bowl. We still have a little egg in here.
It's okay. You can just dump that.
It's only a little. Okay, you use a little egg.
So here, all the eggplant is done. And you can see we put a lot of olive oil.
To make it look like it's fried.
Right, so it tastes like it's fried, right?
Exactly. Now we are going to put it in the oven.
So we're just going to put this in the oven. The oven is not preheated yet, but she's just going to pop it in. And then in about like 30 minutes, we're going to put it on. But we got to make some little bit of tomato sauce, right? And prepare all our stuff for the eggplant parmesan, right?
Yes. And as you guys know, little, I always used, when I was painting, if there was leftover paint, I would always put my hands in it and then put it like all over paper and stuff. And then she put it all over the wall. No, I never did that.
No, she never did that. But you know what? Do you want to know a secret about your mommy?
What?
Do you want to know a secret about your mommy?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I can't believe I just said this. If you ask Jaja, I actually drew on the walls, so Jaja had to paint over my drawings on the wall. I drew on the walls.
One time, I actually did that once.
But you don't do that, right?
I did this once in our playroom. I drew in the room.
Okay, so we'll see when we're done with the eggplant, or maybe we'll go outside. We'll see. We'll show you a little bit of a mess out there from
We'll
the.
go now. Let's go, guys.
From.
We'll go now.
So right now we're just sauteing a little bit of garlic and onions, and just few peppers in there because we had it left over from making omelets. And here in the blender, I have some whole peeled tomatoes, and we're going to blend it and make a little bit of
tomato sauce for our eggplant.
Right.
It smells delicious.
Okay, go ahead. So here we just blended some whole peeled tomatoes and just try to scoop it out with the spatula. Right, really good.
I love cooking. Maybe I'm gonna be a baker when I'm older.
Well, a chef, baker.
Chef, baker, whatever.
Okay, because you like to cook and bake,
Of course.
right? You too, Elizabeth, right?
I make brownies by myself. Stop! Wait. Okay.
Can I mix it out?
It's foamy. I like that.
I want to see.
And now we're just gonna put it on high and bring it to a boil.
Can I see?
Can you let Elizabeth mix a little bit?
Yeah, just don't spill.
And Elizabeth, why don't you pick some spices?
Yeah.
Smells delicious.
Oh my gosh, this is hard. Hey, no.
Do you need basil?
Mix, gently mix.
Basil.
When it comes to boil, what do we do when it starts boiling?
Stop. Alright, so we have some garlic powder here.
That hurts.
I think I ruined it.
What?
Hello.
You.
Alright, we have some garlic powder in. Let's turn it down because it's boiling. Some basil.
Yes.
We were gonna use fresh, but
This one just broke.
It's okay.
don't use it.
Okay, put that in the garbage.
We're just gonna put a little bit of onion salt.
This makes it cool when you put it.
No, we have fresh onion. We don't need onion salt.
Oops, whatever.
We don't
No, we don't need onion salt. Mommy uses.
That's not onion salt. That's 21 seasoning salt.
When you guys, if you guys want to make your, if you guys want to crunch up your bay leaf, you just like put it through here, then it crunches it up.
Yep, but we just want 2 big leaves of bay leaf. The bay leaf.
When you guys crunch it up, it just, whenever someone takes a bite out of it, you got to spit out the bay leaf.
Ew, gross.
2 bay
Come on, let's put it in.
Should I put a little more basil in, Mommy?
Perfect. So we are actually in the backyard just for a minute to just show you. Yesterday we had a little bit of a storm, a hurricane. I think it was from Hurricane Isaiah, right?
I think
So the cucumbers, the fence just fell right on top of cucumbers. And then here the tree just broke off the branches.
Down.
Yeah,
A big branch.
and it just broke.
Look, our eggplants are still okay.
Yeah, and then there's some
Tree branches.
tree branches on the.
One right here, guys.
Yeah, it's big. Well, no, don't pick that up. That's big. We're gonna have to break that up.
And we got a lot of cleaning up to do.
Yeah, and look at the yard. It just has all these branches all over it, and now that big one. So,
Bird's nest.
and the garden is gonna have to get fixed by the girls' aunt.
When they were lost in the forest, we saw the birds and stuff there.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Comment down below if you guys want us to do more of those movies. Right now, go right ahead. You guys.
so while we're waiting for the eggplant and for the tomato sauce, do you want to show everybody the project that we did?
Look at this, guys. It's so cool.
And what is this?
Why don't you comment? We'll give them 10 seconds to comment down below, and then we'll tell them what it is. So 1, 10,
We're not
9,
live, Isabel.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, did you do it? If you did, it's
It would only work if we were live, but we're not live. So what is it? What were we learning about? Because we are focusing this week
Earth.
on learning about
The Earth.
Well,
the
guys,
Earth.
still comment down below.
Okay, so we are pretending to be who?
Geologist.
Geologists. So tell me what's on this board over
Okay,
here.
so I have to turn
What
it.
is on this board?
Alright, so we have the 3 layers.
So the Earth is made out of 3 layers. Okay, so layer 1 is the outside, which is where the soil is,
Yeah.
and layer 1 is called. What is the layer 1 called, Elizabeth?
Crust.
Crust. And how deep is that layer?
Like down 30 to 35 miles.
Yes, 30. And what is the temperature in this layer? The temperature in this layer is what?
392 Fahrenheit.
Can you imagine? The boiling temperature of the water is 212, and this is 392 degrees Fahrenheit.
Good.
Okay, the layer 2, I think of the layer 2 as very hot. The middle, very hot. What is that layer called?
Mantle.
Mantle. And what happens in the mantle?
What happens in the mantle is like,
The rocks?
The rocks, and then this is magma, okay? And magma is like lava.
Well, magma is melted rocks. Because that's what happens in this layer because the temperature is so hot. What's the temperature?
5,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh my goodness, 5,000 degrees.
You would freaking, you would even put a finger in there and you would be like...
You wouldn't even feel it burn, it would just be so quick. If we were in there in mantle, we would just burn so quick because 5,000 degrees. Yes, 5,000 degrees is very, very, very hot. And layer 3 is the core. So that's like the middle of the earth, right?
Exactly.
And the temperature there?
It is 7,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
And how long is that? How deep is that? What's the diameter?
Like this way? Or this way?
Right here.
1,300.
13 and
1,600.
So it's very very hot there, and because of all the pressure that's coming from the other layers,
It makes it hotter.
so yes, but solidifies, which means it's very solid in here, like iron. Can you imagine that God created the earth and it's just basically like iron inside the earth? Like, would you ever think that?
No, I would
It's a master designer. God is master designer, right?
Yeah.
So look at this, guys. So basically it's magma when it melts inside the earth, and when it comes out like through the volcano, which is what the girls drew, that's called lava. So lava comes out, and that's still very hot. So can you guys imagine how hot this stuff is inside the earth?
No.
It's unbelievably. I know.
That's probably like 100 degrees outside right now. That's nothing when it's in the center of the earth.
Yeah. So unbelievably hot.
Alright guys, we are now putting the tomato sauce on our eggplant.
Oh look, there's that bay leaf that Elizabeth was talking about.
Yes. Elizabeth,
So this is very hot, so that's why Mommy's handling this.
Doing that, yeah.
So tomato sauce is done, and we're just gonna put some.
Do we still have to put it back in the oven? Look how nice that looks. And
Yes, we have to put it still in the oven.
Yes. For how long?
So there's our tomato sauce. The other tomato sauce we're just gonna use for a little spaghetti. And right now we're going to put some Parmesan.
Okay.
Just on top. Just sprinkle a little Parmesan.
And remember, don't put mozzarella on all of them. Because I don't like mozzarella.
I love mozzarella.
And on some of them, we're going to put some mozzarella. Isabel is not a fan of mozzarella cheese.
I don't like it.
She just doesn't like it. Let's just make it simple, right? So just on
So I don't
few
have to
of
pick
them.
it off and pick all the sauce off.
Right, when she eats pizza, she picks off all her sauce.
All the cheese.
All the cheese. Sorry. Cheese.
Guys, I do not like mozzarella cheese, feta cheese. I only really like Parmesan. But if I like, and I love
She likes a
ricotta.
She likes a Mexican.
Well, sometimes.
She also likes she also uses that when she uses it like
Tacos.
Tacos.
Alright, so now we're putting it in the oven for I think 10 minutes. 15?
Yes.
Okay, guys. So now
Look
it's
at
in
the cheese,
oven.
it's melting.
It's melting. The cheese.
So we need like another maybe like 3 minutes.
2. Okay. So our eggplant is finished. So now my mom is doing spaghetti. That's good for me. Some nice oiled spaghetti.
And Isabel likes the eggplant with no
mozzarella.
mozzarella.
So give me one right now. Oh, maybe two.
I'll try it. I'll have some more mozzarella, Mom.
All right, Elizabeth, move over.
An extra sauce for me.
Can I show some
Stop. No, stop. I want a little bit on the eggplant too, Mommy. Perfect.
Now it's time for my plate. Excuse me, Isabel. Alright.
Okay, so
Time to get mine. We're gonna try them at the exact same time. So this one. No, I also want this one.
she wants tiny ones.
I want a tiny one. And I want some spaghetti.
You want spaghetti? Okay,
Oh, I
but
didn't think you wanted spaghetti.
Say that's why we got you a small plate. Get some
I just want a little snack, Mommy.
So excited to try.
So Elizabeth's is with mozzarella. And Isabel's is with Parmesan, and then she puts more Parmesan on.
It's heaven, guys.
It's good?
But it's very hot. Let's try the spaghetti now. See how different it is.
Why would it be different?
I don't know. Different brand.
There's a lot of mozzarella in my mouth, so I just took it out.
Perfect.
So, guys, thanks for watching our eggplant video, and as well as
thanks for watching.
as our Earth video, right?
Click that subscribe button, turn notifications. See you guys later. Bye.
Eggplant Parmesan.
What's the
Yay!